I don't know. One of them. Oh. Oh shoot. The metal detector, I think. Yeah. He's perfect. He wouldn't do surgery, which means where's the bullet? It could be nowhere else inside, but inside that old wrinkly shoulder of his. Old and wrinkly. How dare you? Imagine, like, forget about the murder charge. All he cares about is that he called him old and wrinkly. That would be hilarious. It is time, the end is nigh. Turnabout Goodbyes comes to an end. And this final part. Oh right, we didn't do the final investigation. My mind was thinking, hey, why aren't we at court? And I'm like, oh wait, we didn't do the final investigation day. And look who it is, stirring up trouble as always. Okay. This is all a bunch of like, just gonna be a bunch of like lore stuff about their childhood and stuff. But I mean it's Larry, so I may as well just stay here for a bit. Tell me about you and Edgeworth and Nick and how you met and all that stuff. Why wouldn't you know about Edgeworth? Because we went to grade school together. I absolutely love this theme for their classroom trial. And I think Larry's like, I forgot. That's why like it cut the mood, Larry. Jeez. There we go. Now the mood's back. Still, this is crazy to me. Like, they're like in 4th grade. What the heck? A classroom trial for 4th graders? They were in law school from the start, man. Like, what is this? You have no proof. Gosh, they were adorable children. Yeah, leave him alone, because I'm the one who did it. Although you find out 15 years later after the fact, but still. All because Larry caused trouble. He really does live up to his motto. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I swear. And then the trauma music begins because Edgeworth has trauma, lots and lots of trauma. Yeah, they say it, and I'm gonna echo it as well. I don't believe he actually forged anything. We never get any proof in game that he actually did, right? So. He was just cold-hearted, as always. Alright, we're leaving. Bye, Larry. How are you? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. I love how spirited Gumshoe always is. Even when he's sad, he's still spirited. Like, he always has so much energy. Eek! Oh, his balloon is gone. He's probably like, it caused so much trouble, I'm gonna take it down. Oh, they're still looking for the shopkeeper, right? He went missing. That's how. Oh yeah, this was so random. Like, I don't know why he was here. So random. You know, we barely made it. We barely survived. Still barely surviving. Alright, so we can go into Little Shack. Oh, right, we have to investigate the safe. 1228, Squawk. Hello, Squawk. Yeah, we get it. Oh yeah, that's right, he no longer responds to anything, that's right. 1228 squad. I love how he always is able to say that. You know, if you're trying to hide something, why would you tell the safe to a freaking parrot? The safe number to a parrot. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Oh, we all know what happens with this. It's gonna happen soon. In the meantime, we gotta leave. I don't think there's any reason to investigate Polly, but it never hurts. Okay, out of here we go. There he is. Still as grumpy as ever. Oh, Yanni Yogi. The person that was on trial in DL6. Alright. Manfred von Karma. Whoops. Let me just open my evidence in your face. Oh my gosh. I don't know why she got mad, but okay. Do we need to show him anything? I don't think so. We showed that to Grossberg, right? This note. He's the one that tells us whose writing it is. Oh, we do. Wait, we do show it to him because it says get your revenge on him. That's right. Yeah, there you go. Forgot that for a sec. I was like, we don't need to show him anything else. And I think that's what makes him, like, open up about his supposed nightmare. Or at least tells us about a Yanni Yogi, okay. Oh, right, because they're like, who could possibly want revenge against you? And he's like, could it be Yogi? Man, I love these games, but the amount of times they flash back to stuff is so repetitive. Alright, we get it. Though actually this might be the first time we saw the full flashback, I don't remember. Alright, there we go, right? Yeah, there it is. This is, he tells us about the dream, I think. Yeah. Where he believes, the poor guy, from all the oxygen deprivation, truly believed he did it. Bro, the amount of, like, guilt he's carried for 15 years thinking he's the one that did it. It's just crazy. Oh boy. Alright, I think now we go to Mr. Grossberg. I think. Maybe. Possibly. This guy just took a walk by the beach and then came back here. Or like the lake. It's kind of sad that we don't really see him again after this game. Like, we see him in the beginning of Trials and Tribulations, but like, he was basically written out. Like, he helped us so much despite what he had done. I feel like it's kind of sad that they never, like, brought him back. Like, if we had a small visit to his office or like the 5th case of the 3rd game, that would have been sweet. Oops, did I just replay it? I think I might have replayed it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It was your mother. Your mother was the one that caused everything to fail. And then she disappeared. Wait for it. Wait for it. This writing. Could it be? It's von Karma. Yes, it is. I remember it. I recognize it. He's definitely evil. Because he took a vacation. 15 years ago was one of the only vacation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I think this is the end of it, though, finally. We'll head to the trial next. Oh, Phoenix got mad for some reason. I don't remember why, but okay. Oh wait, we still have to confront von Karma. Oh, I forgot. I was like, yippee, we're done the investigation, but we still gotta go and confront Manfred von Karma. Yeah, we get it. Moving. You can go into the evidence room so long as von Karma's there. Alright, let's get moving. Man, this part is freaking sad. He's so scary, like I swear. Whoever drew him knew what they were doing. Oh right, he's like, who are you? I don't recognize defense attorneys. They're merely bugs that I must squish. And whatever else you have to say, I really don't care about either. Like Edgeworth, who cares about him? Even though I trained him for some reason, despite hating his father so. Okay, this is the last thing we have to do for the investigation, which is, in my opinion, utterly and completely stupid, but what can I say? It's Ace Attorney for you. Like, why would you reveal your upper hand to your opponent like this outside of court? Where you never know what they could be carrying on them. Say, I don't know, a taser. Yanni Yogi, he's so stupid. Pretty sure they aren't recording anything in here. So I can tase you and confess to stuff to my heart's content. Ah! And then she died. Ah! So stupid. Oh man. Poor Maya's upset. Even though Maya, it's completely Phoenix's fault for showing him the freaking letter. You have no right to be upset, Maya. It's Phoenix who should be feeling bad. Although she did save this for us. This ends up being much more needed than the letter, so... everything happens for a reason indeed. Alright. Now, things are finally coming to an end. We just have to figure out what the heck to do in the court stuff, and I believe it's Yanni Yogi and then it's Edgeworth. I don't think there's like much, like, I mean there's a lot of testimony but not as much as like we think. So alright, let me just enter the courtroom. Alrighty, here we go. And he's back. And sleeping, as always. Oh, huh? Oh, am I in court? My bad. I think his first testimony is like why he ran away yesterday. And I think what he says is that he was just worried about his pet bird. I'm just gonna press everything because I don't remember. Yeah. Alright. Guy's just determined to interrupt me for no reason. Oops. Yeah, we get it. Polly's important. I love how this sparks the cross-examining animals bit thing. Cause then years And years later, he cross-examines a freaking whale. Alright, there we go. We just had to press. Alright. Wait. This is important. I think we have to prove something. His motive, right? What did that mean? I don't know. Let me just think. It'll come back to me. And eventually. Oh, he's asking, do we know who he is, right? I believe that's what he's asking. Yes, Yanni, he's Gregory Edgeworth. He never died. He came back from the grave. Which is entirely possible. If you've played Great Ace Attorney, where actually the guy was still alive. He just climbed out of the grave still alive, and then he had to be shot for the sake of someone's secrets. He has no fingerprints. He burned them all off. Can you believe that? So, you know, I was trying to light a candle and, you know, it just happened. Instead of lighting the candle, would you know it? I smelled something burning and turned out it was my own skin. We just dropped another bomb. I don't know what we dropped, but okay. Yeah? I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You made the offer, so yeah, I'm gonna cross-examine the parent. I believe that's exactly what we say. Oh, man. We just have to press every statement, and that's gonna become stuff we prove is related to DL6. We'll just go from top to bottom. Obviously, we find out that DL6 is no longer, yeah, that she no longer is able to say that because she was trained not to say it. So then, what's your name? Polly Squad. It does matter because Polly was the name of Yanni Yogi's wife, fiance. I forgot which one, but you know. Oh wait, this is the victim, and this is okay. We want the last one. Yes. Oh, we have to present this. Oh, I thought I had checked the court record. I forgot it was part of a. There we go. Tell us which page. Hold on. I just need to make sure I got the right. Okay. No, it was the third one. It was an order. Okay, I was just making sure because you never know. Could have decided to put him out in order to throw me off. It's just a coincidence. Well, I'll show you, won't I? The combination. Hold on, let me just double check where the combination is. Okay, 1228. Okay. Just gotta make sure I cover my bases and I know what I'm looking for. It's entirely related. I say with a straight face. We once again present DO6. We want the first page. First page. The date of DL6. To coincidence seems like a pattern to me. He drank too much milk, he keeps sleeping. It's alright. I'm Yanni Yogi. Does he confess though? Yeah, right? Yeah, there you go. See, it's the dialogue that makes these cases so long, especially the bigger ones, because oh my gosh. We've already reached the end. Like, of the first part, you know, of course there's the part with Edgeworth confessing that we still have to do, but like, for this one, he's free. And we just have to wait for him to be like, I'm guilty. Man, I was talking about von Karma's objection, but what the heck was that, Edgeworth? I forgot how his sounded like. You cannot declare me innocent, for I am guilty. Yeah, we tried. Then he's like, but we had the same thing happen yesterday when Larry interfered, so we must hear him out as well. Sadly. Oh, Edgeworth, you sweet, misguided fool. They do say trauma builds character, but in this case, I believe it's building the wrong character. Alright. Gonna defend you against your supposed dreams. I don't believe it's true. Because I don't believe you're guilty. Although you certainly do. Alright. I believe we do cross-examine him, right? I just don't remember what we have to prove. In his cross-examination, what his contradictions are. I'm trying to think. Alright. Oh, she's trying to summon Mia, that's right. Alright, he tells us what we already know. They're stuck in the elevator, they couldn't breathe. I think it's the amount of gunshots, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. I forgot which one was the one about the gunshot going off. Oh my gosh. Let me press. That's it, right? Okay, so... Wait, hold on. So we have to set it here, right? That it went off more than once? I think so. I think it's the, this is our case, which, I mean, like, he supposedly cleaned out his thing and we still have the stuff from there. It's... Should have gotten rid of it. But... Let me just try. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Dang it. Oh, I think it's the crime scene photo. Unless I have to press the rest first, which is completely possible. Yeah, okay. I guess. Alright, so I guess I will just press everything. Man, it's interesting how much more challenging it gets in a game like this when you cannot even understand the words on the screen and you just have to go off your gut feeling and what you remember.
A few moments later.
Okay, this is the last one. We pressed it. Is that the one we want? Nope. What do we have from DL6? It's just those three, right? Polly's not going to be of any help. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is the one about the bullet that I'm guessing. It's gonna ask us again, right? Which one we want, and this is the one we want. That there was another bullet, right? I believe. And then we had to present the photo to prove that there was another bullet. I love that they use like the objection for like the beginning. It's like a slow burn, and then they do the cornered when things are really getting like when they reach like the climax of the case. This is where I had to present this, right? I mean, what else would I have to present? Yeah, there we go. See, at the very least, the ending of these big cases are pretty much straightforward. Oh, did I just mess up? Whoops. Or not. Did it didn't give me this yet. Okay. Look at the window. Somebody threw a rock through the window. Order. A rock through the window? It's obvious, you see? That hole is big enough for a pebble to fly through. And that is obviously what killed Gregory Edgeworth in the end. Foolish. Idiotic. Stupid. That's what you are. I thought it could only be one thing, though. Wait, hold on. I should probably be paying attention. What's going on? Oh, wait. Is it because it wasn't found? I'm guessing. Then now we've got nothing else, right? Until we get saved. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't give up. They had to take it. For some reason, I can't go into Maya's body, but I can communicate with you through your imagination. Who knows why? Even though this all should be stuff you can think of on your own. That the killer had to take the bullet. Because they ate it. This is like how they had to find it, right? I think they had. Is this one? I don't even know if what it shows was the right thing. But it's so funny to me how the way he says that is so unsure. But then like the judge is like, I know you're BSing right now off the top of your head, but what you said, I can't actually ignore it because it kind of makes a little bit of sense, so here we are. Even though Manfred's like, ignore him, ignore him, ignore him, ignore him, ignore the fly on the wall. Yeah, quiet down, you. Stupid old man. He took a vacation. Can you believe it? The one and only. In 40 years. I don't even know anymore. I'm just guessing at this point. Von Karma. I choose you. He is perfect. He would leave a trail. You know, it's so funny the way he keeps praising him till the last second, even though he is trying to put him in jail. Oh man, Edgeworth. What is this? I don't remember. I don't know. One of them. Oh shoot. The metal detector, I think. Yeah. He's perfect. He wouldn't do surgery, which means where's the bullet? It could be nowhere else inside, but inside that old wrinkly shoulder of his. Old and wrinkly. How dare you? Imagine, like, forget about the murder charge. All he cares about is that he called him old and wrinkly. That would be hilarious. Alright, here we go. It's honestly so funny that even after all this, he's like, I hold that the bullet in my shoulder is unrelated to DO6. He's so smart, though, to say that. Honestly, he really is. Like, you don't make it to where he is. You don't make it to where Mael Strongheart is unless you're as smart as they are. It's not just about charisma. It's not just about how cunning you are. They are actually, like, smart people. Geniuses. They may have used their brains for the wrong reason, but still, they had brains. I've got evidence thanks to Maya tackling you yesterday. Where did you get that? Oh, well, a fairy gave it to me, you see. And as they did, it all became clear to me that you are the murderer of the DO6 incident. And with that, it all comes to an end. And he has his little freak out. Yeah, we get it. They were in the elevator. He threw the pistol. Blah, blah, blah. It just started. Went into Von Karma. Then he was like, ah! The end. In summary. And at last, we have come to the end. This really is a good case, though, from beginning to end. It's so well executed. Yeah, he... Stupid idiot, petty. He got a penalty for the first time in his career. And the shock went to his head. And then he got shot. Oh no! I don't blame him entirely. Obviously, I blame him for murdering. You shouldn't murder, but the guy... I bet it didn't help that he got shot in the dark and it must have been blindingly painful. And he was already feeling like super down and whatever, grumpy, whatever you want to call it. And then he sees his enemy before him and the rest is history. And there's a gun at his foot as well. You know, if Edgeworth just never threw the gun, if he kept it at his foot, at his feet, then maybe his dad would still be alive. Interesting thing to think about these possibilities. If he had went back in time and kept the pistol at his feet. I'm curious about the butterfly effect. Maybe Phoenix would never have met Maya. Never had. Maybe he would have. I feel like no, actually. The reason he transferred from being an arts major to a law major was to get Edgeworth out of his depression, funk, whatever you want to call it. And that only happened because he lost his dad. So if that never happened, Phoenix would still be an art major. And I don't think he would have ever met Maya. Although maybe the incident would have still happened that we see in Trials and Tribulations. And yeah, oh yeah, Larry is the guilty party because he stole the money. It's very interesting to think about these things. It's $38, right? No, Larry, it was you! Something smells. It's usually the butts. Death penalty to the both of you. If only I known I would have become a prosecutor. Why don't we let bygones be bygones? Same with me. If I had known the truth, I would have become a defense attorney. And stuff. And let's take a photo. Victory! I think, back to what I was thinking about, I think Phoenix maybe would have still met Maya and Mia. But because he became involved in that trial when he was still an art student, I think that part of him might have still happened. And if that's the case, he at least would have gotten to know Mia. Don't know if he would have decided to become a lawyer still, though. Maybe he would have still gotten inspired the way with Mia saved people. He probably would still want to do that. Okay, bye! Wait! You are completely useless. You're only somewhat useless. Because we won today because of you. Because you threw yourself at the old man and got us this. And thanks to that, we were able to win. Oh, I love the Turnabout Sisters theme. Alright, see you next time, Maya, when you get framed for murder again. Alright, and with that, Turnabout Goodbyes comes to an end. And I guess so do my thoughts about hypotheticals, but it was interesting to think about that for a bit. Huh, you're still an amateur, right? Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? I think that's what he says. Usually it's what it is that they say. Yes, Your Honor. Got a bad feeling about this. I love that it always ends with an objection. I love that. Alright, well, there's really no need to watch the credits because it'll just be all in German anyway. We already know what they say basically. If you've seen any playthrough or if you've played these yourselves, you basically know what they say in the credits, so. Oh yeah, his whoop. Okay, it was worth it to see that. I feel foolish. Oh, Edgeworth, never change. Although he does change a bit. Character development and stuff, but he still has that part of his personality, which I love. Alright, well guys, we did it. That's the end of Turnabout Goodbyes. We made it. That was actually really, really fun. Like I said, it's very satisfying. It's very challenging and satisfying to try to complete a game like this where you don't understand whatever the heck is going on at all. And you just have to figure it out based on what you remember and based on gut instincts, like with those choices and stuff. I love that these games are so lenient with the choices, otherwise I would not have made it. Alright guys. I'm also glad actually that I did not decide to do it like if I get a penalty that I have to like start over or whatever, that would take forever. I was pretty generous with myself with the penalties because I knew how hard it would be. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys are having an amazing day as always, and I'll see you in the next one, which I think maybe. I guess I will. I'll try to do Rise from the Ashes as well. That way we can say we fully completed the first game in German. But that's gonna be it guys. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.